wherever you are, whatever you do, we bring out the best in you.
Put your hands up.
I'm Reggie Reyes. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Silver Reef Dive Resort. We are actually advocates of the ocean. Advocates meaning we did this for the ocean preservation and to actually make our programs become a beacon of hope in terms of silver lining for the ocean. So all of our activities in Silver Reef Dive Resort has all the conservation consciousness in mind. From day zero, we actually made it a point that we are zero waste, no single plastic use, because we always end up cleaning it in the ocean. Marine life actually consume these plastics, thus we would not have any source of food or source of income for the destination if there's nothing to see, such as coral reefs are already in danger. So what we do is that we do cleanups on every dive. We have programs for awareness of collaboration with local government units, with like-minded enthusiasts who actually want to take part in preservation of the destination. Us being a tourism location and a dive destination-centric province, Darwin has always become the diving destination for underwater photographers and enthusiasts alike. Silver Reef has made it a point that all divers that are trained and who are visiting underwater shares the same awareness and passion as we do. We would like to have everyone take part in respecting the oceans and pick up trash every time you get the chance. And you are really helping out a lot in terms of ocean preservation and conservation so that we all inspire positive change.
Maayong adlaw sa atong tanan. My name is Birch Ranis. I'm the Managing Director of Philglobal Immigration Services Corporation. As you can see, we started in London last August 11, 2014 and branched out in the Philippines. And now, 2021, we're very proud to inform you guys that we are the only and the first immigration company who has been certified with the ISO 9001-2015. So, our 3,000 members worldwide have a lot to expect from us. And we also would want to improve our services by giving you the core values of compassion, integrity, and excellence. We continue to serve our members with the lifetime membership support wherever you are in Canada, Australia, United States, Germany, Spain, United Kingdom, New Zealand, and across the globe. So thank you so much and continue to expect a better Phil Global for the future.
Hi, I'm Joseph Vivasa. I'm the Director of Finance and Administration. It has been an amazing experience dealing with all kinds of people all throughout our journey. It makes me proud that I'm part of Phil Global because seeing our clients happy and seeing them achieve their dreams of studying and living abroad gives me the fuel of providing a better life and a better future for our clients.
So basically, what we are looking for, and me personally, is yung kung saan nakikita kong makakapag-inspire ba sila ng mga kabataan, mga viewers. Once nakita ng mga tao na, ay teka, nakapagbigay inspirasyon pala ako. All in all, nandun na yun. So I think that's what we are looking for.
Sino yung mga inspirations mo?
In joining this, my inspiration po in joining this pageant is first and foremost po is my parents.
This is the most challenging yet the most exciting show.
I don't wanna mention some brand, pero ito yung hinahanap nila lagi.
Kasi the reason why they're here is to experience Mr. Safit Brotherhood.
What we are exactly we're looking for dito sa pageant is number 1, attitude. Then number 2 is looks. Then syempre paano nila dadalhin yung sarili nila.
A lot of people are really into in this pageant just because winning is their main goal.
You know what, guys? Mr. sa Filipinas is a tradition already. You are in the biggest and the most prestigious male pageant in the Philippines. Bigay nyo na kasi ano to this is make or break di ba? Pag binigyan kayo ng opportunity, grab nyo, galingan nyo na, di ba?
I'm pretty sure our stage is now ready for these hot, aspiring delegates of Mr. Filipinas.
Hi, this is Mother J of the sSalon Corporation. I just want to say thank you to the President, CEO of Pepps Foundation, Mr. Carlo Morris Galang, and of course, Mr. Rapi.
This is the night, the much-awaited night for all of you and for the rest of the misters for the 8th batch.
Go shopping Philippines, giving you better for your best.
Mga candidates, mahal na mahal po kayo.
believe it's true. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say. Sing it. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say.
DPC Events Concept and Design is an institution that specializes in production design and provides an exquisite ambience to an event, from the simple flower arrangements to the most extravagant thematic styling, wherein you can see and feel the authenticity of the event's concept. DPC Events Concept and Design, the creative way to celebrate your events.
Bottega Gourmet. Tikman ng maibigan.
Brothers and sisters all, we're scaling all the walls. The world is ours, believe it's true. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say. Sing it. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say.
So basically, what we are looking for, and me personally, is yung kung saan nakikita kong makakapag-inspire ba sila ng mga kabataan, mga viewers. Once nakita ng mga tao na, ay teka, nakapagbigay inspirasyon pala ako. All in all, nandun na yun. So I think that's what we are looking for.
Sino yung mga inspirations mo?
In join this, my inspiration po in joining this pageant is first and foremost po is my parents.
This is the most challenging yet the most exciting show.
I don't wanna mention some brand, pero ito yung hinahanap nila lahat.
Kasi the reason why they're here is to experience Mr. Safit Brotherhood.
What we are exactly we're looking for dito sa pageant is number 1, attitude. Then number 2 is looks. Then syempre paano nila dadalhin yung sarili nila.
A lot of people are really into in this pageant just because winning is their main goal.
You know what, guys? Mr. sa Filipinas is a tradition already. You are in the biggest and the most prestigious male pageant in the Philippines. Bigay nyo na kasi ano to eh, this is make or break eh, 'di ba? Pag binigyan kayo ng opportunity, grab nyo, galingan nyo na, 'di ba?
I'm pretty sure our stage is now ready for these hot, aspiring delegates of Mr. Filipinas.
Hi, this is Mother J of the sSalon Corporation. I just want to say thank you to the President, CEO of Pepps Foundation, Mr. Carlo Morris Galang, and of course, Mr. Rapi.
This is the night, the much-awaited night for all of you and for the rest of the misters for 8th batch.
Go shopping Philippines, giving you better for your best.
Mga candidates, mahal na mahal ko kayo.
Calling the attention of our board of judges, please settle down as we are about to start in just a few minutes. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we just like to apologize for the turnaround of the events. We just encountered heavy rains, but in consideration of our safety protocols, we'll be continuing our event outdoors. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying here with us. Palakpakan nyo naman po ang inyong mga sarili. Once again, my name is Ryan Tercero.
And I am May Alexandra Krija Hamserani.
And welcome to
the 8th Annual Misters of Filipinas Pageant.
Palakpakan naman po natin. But ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready. The audience are ready as well. Let's begin the swimwear competition. Let's start with the first trio of our 26 contestants. Beginning with Misters of Filipinas, Davao del Norte, Norman Coronel Jr.
Davao del Norte hosted the Misters of Filipinas preliminary competitions thrice. First in 2015, next in 2016 and 2019.
Will he make Misters of Filipinas, City of Manila, Santa Mesa, Randall J. Orian. Mr. Santa Mesa goes to the gym twice a week, despite his heavy schedule as an entrepreneur and HR specialist.
All these gentlemen came prepared tonight. Here are the next three Misters. Misters of Filipinas, Pampanga, Jomar Pabalan. Pampanga is home to most of our Misters of Filipinas winners. Their last win was Mr. International Philippines in 2016. Misters of Filipinas, Filipinas.
We begin with Misters of keeps his body into shape by doing home workouts.
Misters of Filipinas Zamboanga Peninsula Organization is an annual search in Zamboanga Peninsula that started in 2019. Mr. Zamboanga City is their very first delegate for our national search. Misters of Filipinas Laguna, Derek Allen Lochenko. Laguna's last placement was in 2015 when John Adahar placed in top 15.
And now, the next trio of our swimwear competition. Misters of Filipinas, Batangas, Jiru and Magbuhat. In 2018, Batangas bet Jesus Panopio placed first runner-up and become Mr. Ocean Philippines 2018. One Misters of Filipinas.
These misters are the best of the best. Here's our next group. Misters of Filipinas, Lawag City, Byron Paul Salamanca. Lawag City is the home of Lawag's very first Misters of Filipinas winner, Carlo Pachon, the very first Mr. Model Worldwide winner in India. Misters of Filipinas, Isabela, Alexander Galupang. Isabella's first participation in Misters of Filipinas was in 2019. Misters of Filipinas, City of Manila, Tondo, Kenneth Aniban. Tondo, Manila's first win is very historic when Guapolis Neil Perez won Misters of Filipinas International 2014 and became the first Filipino Mr. International.
And swimwear by Julius Pegaro. Misters of Filipinas, Tarlac, Zeus Sado. Our reigning Mr. International Philippines, Levin Arguelles, hails from Tarlac City.
Five more to go, and here are the next three. Misters of Filipinas, Mandaluyong, Gerald Castañeda. Mandaluyong City debuted in Misters of Filipinas in 2019. Misters of Filipinas, Cebu City, Junichi Yabushita. Cebu City is very consistent in Misters of Filipinas. Our reigning Misters of Filipinas, Model of the Universe, Kevin Sequoia, is from Cebu City. Misters of Filipinas, Albay, Anthony Alpe. Albay's last win was in 2016 when Isa Handa took home the Misters of Filipinas Man of the Year in Resorts World, Manila.
Let's welcome the last batch of our swimwear competition tonight. Misters of Filipinas, Olongapo City, Kevin Lacanilao. In 2015, Olongapo City's Earl Mond Lee won the Best in Talent Award. Misters of Filipinas, Cavite, James Edward Haya. Cavite's last placement was 8 years ago when Bon Quinto won the People's Choice Award and fast-tracked into the semifinals. And now, let's welcome all of our 26 contestants competing for the Best in Swimwear. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our 26 contestants competing for the Best in Swimwear.
Yes, and that was undeniably the hottest segment for tonight.
All right, so at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now be proceeding to announcing our second set of special awards, beginning with the Mr. Congeniality. So ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us as the floors are slippery.
And by the way, we would like to thank, of course, Mr. Julius Picaro for, of course, for designing our swimmer competition for this night, and Mr. Jojo Vergayes for the footwear.
Guys, a round of applause for Julius and Jojo, everybody. Every year, we give out special awards to individuals who made exceptional performances in different segments. Let us begin with a Mr. Congeniality. This award is given to the special person who is very much loved by his competitors. Our 26 candidates cast their votes and voted for the friendliest candidate. And this year's Misters of Filipinas Congeniality Award goes to Misters of Filipinas, Lawag City, Byron Salamanca.
Next award is given to candidate with the picture perfect photos, Mr. Photogenic. He was chosen by experts in photography, including our official photographers. This year's Misters of Filipinas Photogenic is Leluan Cebu, Dexter Stundag.
Congratulations. Negros Oriental is home of the world's finest beaches that serve as backdrop for this year's beachwear events. All candidates parade in stylish beachwear wardrobe by Noel Inez, and there's only one who stood out, and he will be the recipient of tonight's Beachwear Award. Our Misters of Filipinas Best in Beachwear is Misters of Filipinas, Filipino Community of United Arab Emirates.
Presenting the award for Best in Beachwear is beachwear designer Noel Inez.
For over 1 month, the world viewed the videos of uniquely crafted Philippine ethnic costumes on Misters of Filipinas official TikTok page, and last October 27, the exciting ethnic wear competition was held. Tonight, we will honor the candidate with the most outstanding ethnic costume. Our Misters of Filipinas Best in Ethnic Costume is Cordova Cebu and Kevin Tumula.
The next award is Mr. Personality. This is the candidate that is charismatic and confident. He captured the hearts of the organization and staff because of his exceptional personality. Our Misters of Filipinas Personality is Misters of Filipinas, City of Manila, Santa Mesa, Randel Urian.
Next award is Missologist. Pageant experts of Missology, the #1 pageant portal in the world, chose their favorite. Our Missologist show's winner is Mr. Pampanga Jomar Pabalan.
To present the award for Missologist's choice is Honorable Councilor Handy Lau.
Fitness, physique, elegance, and stage presence plays a very important role in winning our next award, our Best in Swimwear. This year's Best in Swimwear is Misters of Filipinas, Caloocan, Romel Ayag. The one who presented the award is the creator of the swimwear himself, Mr. Julius Pegaro. Palakpakan naman po natin. Up next, the announcement of our semi-finalists. The 8th annual Misters of Filipinas will be back live from Negros Oriental.
Strong, you are wonderful. You fill the world with honor and grace. The power that shines from inside and out will lead us to a very special place. You possess true courage and strength, responsible and we can depend on. You are the symbol of bravery and love. A gift that comes from heaven above. Show the world, Misters of Filipinas. Share your dream, Misters of Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside. Fill our hearts and keep them alive. Live out loud, make us proud.
magkaroon ng maraming kaibigan at hindi lang po mas makilala ko pa po yung sarili ko at mga ibang kasama ko.
Watching the spaces that have grown between us, and I cut my mind on second best. All the scars that come with the greenness, and I gave my eyes to the boredom. Still the seabed wouldn't let me in, and I tried my best to embrace the darkness in which I swim. Now walking back down this mountain, the strength of a turning tide. Oh, the wind's so soft at my skin. Yeah, the sun's so hot upon my side. Oh, looking out at this happiness I search for between the sheets, or feeling blind to realize all I was searching for was me. Oh, all I was searching for was me. Keep your head up, keep your heart strong. We are Research of Filipinas 2017.
TPC Events Concept and Design is an institution that specializes in production design and provides an exquisite ambience to an event, from the simple flower arrangements to the most extravagant thematic styling, wherein you can see and feel the authenticity of the event's concept. TPC Events Concept and Design, the creative way to celebrate your events.
I'm Reggie Reyes. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Silver Reef Dive Resort. We are actually advocates of the ocean. Advocates meaning we did this for the ocean preservation and to actually make our programs become a beacon of hope in terms of silver lining for the ocean. So all of our activities in Silver Reef Dive Resort has all the conservation consciousness in mind. From day zero, we actually made it a point that we are zero waste, no single plastic use, because we always end up cleaning it in the ocean. Marine life actually consume these plastics, thus we would not have any source of food or source of income for the destination if there's nothing to see, such as coral reefs are already in danger. So what we do is that we do cleanups on every dive. We have programs for awareness of collaboration with local government units, with like-minded enthusiasts who actually want to take part in preservation of the destination. Us being a tourism location and a dive destination-centric province, Darwin has always become the diving destination for underwater photographers and enthusiasts alike. Silver Reef has made it a point that all divers that are trained and who are visiting underwater shares the same awareness and passion as we do. We would like to have everyone take part in respecting the oceans and pick up trash every time you get the chance. And you are really helping out a lot in terms of ocean preservation and conservation so that we all inspire positive change.
Alam mo, Solo, I'm so happy and excited kasi two of my favorites won special awards. And I'm sure unstoppable na sila hanggang dulo.
Sana all. Ay nako. Buti ka pa. Yung favorites mo nakapasok sa special awards. Yung sa akin kasi medyo kinapos sa special awards eh. Pero I'm sure papasok yan sa semifinals.
Don't worry, pasok ka naman sa puso ko, di ba? Well, let's see. Paramihan tayo ng mga bets na papasok sa semis. But for now, we would like to congratulate the winners of our special awards. Okay, Mr. Soft Filipinas Congeniality is Mr. Lawag Byron Salamanca.
And for Mrs. of Filipinas Photogenic is Lawan Cebu Dexter Tundag.
And our Mr. Soft Filipinas Best in Beachwear is Mr. Filipino Community of UAE.
Our Mrs. of Filipinas Best in Ethnic Costume is Mr. Ed Kevin Tumula.
Our Mr. Soft Filipinas Personality is Mr. Santa Mesa Manila, Randall Lurian.
Our Misssologist Choice winner is Jomar Pabalan.
And our best introduction video judge choice is Camarines Sur Joshua J. Dino. Yes.
Our best in swimwear is Mr. Caloocan Romel Ayas. Back to you, Sir Ryan and
Sandy, nakalimutan na. Ano ba? Thank you so much, Solo and Iniaki. Palakpakan naman po natin sila. Talaga yung tandem ng dalawang ito hanggang dito talagang kiligan pa rin. Okay. Welcome back to the 8th Annual Misters of Filipinas live from the Silver Reef Dive Resort in Darwin, Negros Oriental. On stage are 26 advocacy-driven men looking for a place in semifinals. Top 16 spots are determined by fast-track events and preliminary judges' score. Let us start our roster of 16 semifinalists with the announcement of our fast track winners and the 13 preliminary judges' choice.
Our first fast track winner and our first semifinalist is the Best in Introduction Video winner. Pageant fans around the world viewed all 26 introduction videos. On Pepps TV YouTube channel, the most watched introduction video will be our first semifinalist and our People's Choice Award winner for our introduction video. All right, are you guys ready now to know who is our Mr. Best in Production Video is Albay Anthony Alpe.
The next fast track event is the Multimedia Award. Netizens around the world visited Misters of Filipinas social media pages in Instagram and Facebook and voted for their favorites. Candidate with the most votes is our winner of the Multimedia Award. This year's recipient and our second semi-finalist is Misters Cordova Cebu, Ed Kevin Tumula. The last Fast Track Award is KTX Choice Award. Pageant fans and supporters around the world voted for their favorite candidates in ktx.com. Candidate with the most votes is our winner of the KTX Choice Award. The winner and our third semi-finalist is Misters of Filipinas, Subic Zambales, Rahim Babar.
So we are done with People's Choice or Fast Track events. Now let's continue and find out the best performing candidates in the preliminary competitions. Well, scores were tabulated and thoroughly validated. I'm ready to announce our judges' choice, who will make it in the semi-final round. Our fourth semi-finalist is Misters of Filipinas, Pampanga, Jomar Pabalan.
We're gonna be making it fast. The fifth spot belongs to Misters of Filipinas, Batangas, Jiro Ed Magbuhat.
You are still in the competition, Misters of Filipinas, Caloocan, Romel Ayag.
Calm down, Misters of Filipinas. Filipino Community of UAE, Nadim Elzain.
You are in Misters of Filipinas, Dumingag, Zamboanga Peninsula, Januarius Paglinawan.
Next we have Misters of Filipinas, Laguna, Derek Allen Lauchenko.
Joining our semi-finalist is Misters of Filipinas, Taguig City, Gabriel Bautista.
Ten down, 5 more to go. Next spot belongs to Isabella Felixander Galupang.
Only 4 places are left, and the next one goes to Misters of Filipinas, Tarlac Susado.
The lucky 13th spot is for you, Misters of Filipinas, Mandaluyong, Gerald Castaneda.
3 more spots left, and 1 spot belongs to Misters of Filipinas, City of Manila, Tondo, Kenneth Anibal.
It's your time to shine, Misters of Filipinas, Cebu City, Junichi Yabushita.
Okay, here we go. Only 1 spot left. 26 Misters vying for the title, but the final place for the top 16 goes to Misters of Filipinas, Negros Oriental, Sean Emmanuel Ventola.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our top 16 semi-finalists. May we request to all of the members, if you can just go backstage in the shaded part of our venue. This year, our top 16 semi-finalists will be given 30 seconds to share their message to the world. We call it the Statement of the Misters. This segment will give our audience and selection committee a chance to know more about our semi-finalists. Let us hear it first from Misters of Filipinas, Albay Anthony Alpe.
When I was a child, I used to sell fruits, pushing carts, roaming around from one town to another. I experienced to become a homeboy, cleaning houses to earn money and send myself to school. When I was 9 years old, I realized that life is so hard. But I never blame anyone nor my parents because it is my way to help our family. These hardships helps me to become a strong person and made me realize that it is my responsibility to do this to help my family. And I hope that someday that I can inspire many young people through my story.
Thank you very much, Albay. May we call in Cordova, Cebu.
I grew up as an introvert, but I realized I have to do my share as a youth in this country. I ran and was elected as a Sangguniang Kabataan Councilor in Cordova, and it inspired me to empower the youth. I stand here tonight to encourage young Filipinos that we are the instrument of change, be part of nation building, and help end this pandemic. Remember, the youth are the backbone of the nation, and I am here to empower the country's future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let us now call in Subic Zambales.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our life has been full of zigzags and ups and downs. Because of pandemic, and it teaches us to be kind resilient, and strong. Because at the end of the day, the struggle is nothing but love and the vocabulary, and giving up rather is not on my vocabulary. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let us now call in Pampanga.
During my younger years, it has always been my dream to compete on a national stage. And to make this dream finally to come to reality, I'll make sure that I put my sincerest dedication and hard work in everything that I do. And never forget to always keep my feet firm on the ground. As I dream high, my experiences and purposes in life will be my massive weapon to become the first ever Filipino man of the world and celebrate masculinity with responsibility with the whole world.
Thank you very much. We now proceed with Batangas.
They say two things define us: the patience when we have nothing, and the humility when we have everything. I represent the common Filipino man who struggles but perseveres, who falls down but fights again. And I resonate with them in this competition. And at the end of the day, there is more honor in defeat than in undiscovered potential. Thank you.
Thank you, Batangas. It is now the turn of Caloocan.
As a COVID-19 survivor, I emphasize the importance of having a better diet and healthier lifestyle, because this experience made me realize the critical role I have as a fitness coach to avoid physical health problems and to promote physical health benefits. And I thank Mr. Soft Filipinas for giving me this opportunity to amplify my voice and my advocacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Caloocan. We now call in Filipino community of the United Arab Emirates.
I always ask myself one question. What is stopping you? That simple one question always keep me going and never let me give up on my dreams and goals. Being a Filipino who got raised and born in UAE, it's an opportunity for others that I can share the cultural and unite them together. Of course, the pandemic was tough and everything, but we can unite together and be as one and help one another. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please welcome Dumingag, Zamboanga Peninsula.
At the heart of the pandemic, and when food became the priority for survival, it led me back to my roots as a farmer. I am a proud farmer, and I'm part of an industry that puts food on the table for our families. And so, I'm here today to lead, to inspire, and to create opportunities for the people of our nation to support Filipino farmers. Without farming, agriculture does not exist. Food does not exist. It is time for us to be heard and supported. Thank you.
Thank you. We now welcome Laguna.
Bilang isang atleta po, naniniwala po ako na bawat panalo ay naisasagawa ng disiplina, determinasyon, pagiging responsable at team effort o pagtutulungan. At kung lahat ng ako ay magiging tayo, nakikita ko po na lahat ng bagay ay posible. Ito po ang panahon na ang bawat isa ay magsama-samang gumawa ng kwento ng kabutihan. Mga kwentong may kabuluhan, mga istoryang maghahatid sa atin ng kasiyahan, inspirasyon, at pag-asa. Thank you po.
Salamat, Laguna. We now call in Taguig City.
COVID-19 has affected us Every part of the world has been affected by this pandemic. In spite of this, I have learned to be content and to still dream. As I stand before you, believing that nothing's impossible when you trust and believe in yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Please welcome Isabella.
Disiplinado, pursigido at determinado. Ilan sa mga katangiang bumubuo sa aking pagkatao. Mga katangiang pasan-pasan ko sa pag-abot ng pangarap ko. Mabuwal man ako ng pagsubok, kahiblang pag-asa man ang panghahawakan ko. Mananatiling matatag ang aking prinsipyo. Mula sa Reynang Probinsya ng Norte, Isabela. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat, Isabella. We now call in Tarlac.
Good evening, everyone. As an entrepreneur at a young age, I learned the responsibilities of being an adult. Thinking maturely and being responsible in everything I do. I wish I could be an inspiration for the younger generations. Know what you want, think ahead, aim for your goals, and be.
As a student, majoring in physical education teacher, I want to help the future physical education teacher to promote the importance of good conditioning because I know this micro solution can be macro effect in solving this worldwide coronavirus disease. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please welcome City of Manila, Tondo.
I'm a man forged in the city of Tondo, Manila, a place that is very challenged. But the city taught me how to be resilient and ready. And in these trying times of the pandemic, we should unite as one and try to end this pandemic forever. And always remember that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you.
Thank you, Tondo. Please welcome Cebu City.
Growing up, I was told, and as a victim of bullying, that I cannot reach my dreams just because of how I look. But through the words of the people who loves me, who knows me, and through the spokesperson who inspired me, I rose above them all.
And I am here tonight, standing in front of you, to be that next spokesperson, to give that message of hope and change to our people, especially to our children, so that they can break their own walls of societal stereotypes, so that in the end, together, we can create a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cebu City. And finally, let us now welcome the host province for this year's edition, Negros Oriental.
The pandemic hit severely the tourism industry. But we all know that the government is doing its best to bring back and to recover tourism. So join me in my advocacy, community-based tourism. Amidst of pandemic, hosting this year's Misters of Filipinas 2021 is part of tourism recovery initiatives. Dubbed as Bounce Back Negros Oriental. Thank you.
All right, so thank you so much, our candidates. Honestly, I personally love this segment because this is really where they were given the chance to be heard and to also share their mind and their heart. And of course, because the winner will become the spokesperson of the organization and will become the symbol of masculinity with responsibility.
Yes, of course, Sandy. And just like any other provinces, the Negros Oriental has spearheaded this initiative with the hashtag Bounce Back Negros Oriental in their road to tourism recovery. So at this point, kahit umuulan, andito pa rin tayo. Palakpakan naman po natin ang lahat ng bumubuo ng ating palatuntunang ito. Marami pong salamat. Thank you so much for sticking with us and for staying despite our heavy rains. And at this point, I would like to turn you over to our correspondents, our backstage hosts. Please welcome Solo, Iñaki, and Cristel. Take it away, guys.
So, ayun, congratulations to our semifinalists. Grabe. You know, Aki, very well balanced yung selection ng semifinalists, no? Kasi it's a combination of people's choice and judges' choice.
Tama ka dun, Solo. Same tayo nang iniisip. Pageant fans and support
na nag-perform naman talaga sa preliminary events. At syempre, sobrang galing nilang lahat sa statement of Saan pa ko nawawala?
Kinakabahan ka ata.
Ako yata yung kinakabahan para sa Misters.
Misters, yes.
Thank you.
Impressions talaga and are very timely. So ayun nga, i-recap na natin ang 16 semifinalists.
Yes.
So we have Mr. Albay, Anthony Alpe, Cordova Cebu, Ed Kevin Tumulak, Subic, Rahim Babar. From Pampanga, we have Jomar Pabalan. From Batangas, we have Jiru Ed Magbuhat. From Caloocan, we have Romel Ayag. For the Philippine community of the United Arab Emirates, we have Nadim El Zain. And Dumingag, Zamboanga Peninsula, Januarius Paglinawan.
Ayun, and for our 6 or 9, medyo nabura na kasi nabasa, is ang pang-9 natin is Laguna, Derek Allen Lauchenko, and our top 10 is Taguig City, Gabriel Ira Bautista, and our top 11, Isabela, Felixander Dalupang. And our top 12 is Mr. Tarlac, Zeus Zado, and our top 13 is Mandaluyong, Gerald Castañeda. And our top 14 is City of Manila Tondo, Kenneth Anibal. And our top 15 is Cebu City, Junichi Yubishita. And our last but not the least, top 16, Negros Oriental, Shan Emmanuel Vintola. Yes.
Yan, sobrang nakaka-excite na tong show na to. It's getting really tough.
Yes.
Getting really wet. Yes, dahil sa ulan. Pero sobrang nakikurious din tuloy ako kung paano pa pinaghanda ng Negros Oriental ang Mr. Soft Filipinas despite the challenges and sa safety protocols and travel restrictions. Well, tonight, we would like to acknowledge the men and women behind this spectacular event headed by Governor Roel Ragay de Gamo. I would like to take this opportunity as well to have a quick interview with our pageant convener and executive director of Mr. Soft Filipinas 2021, Dr. Rafael Arbon Duhay Lungsod. So, good evening, Dr. Rafi. First, I would like to congratulate, of course, Negros Oriental for staging the biggest male pageant in the country. Also, how did you prepare for Mr. Soft Filipinas and what will be your message to our viewers tonight?
Umulan man at bumagyo, mag-brown out man, tuloy-tuloy tayo. That's how Negros Oriental will always take a challenge. Resilient Negorense, that's why we accepted the offer of the Misters of Filipinas organization na ang Misters of Filipinas National Pageant gaganapin sa Negros Oriental. We know how difficult it is to stage a national pageant. Na-try natin ang Man of the World in 2017. Hindi tayo natinag at saka we are all moving forward. Bounce back nga, sabi nila sa Negros Oriental. We jumpstart last year. This time, it's not about time to take a detour. It's about time to move forward. That's why we accepted the challenge to host the national pageant, the biggest male pageant in the Philippines.
Thank you so much. So that was our pageant convener and executive director of Mr. Soft Filipinas 2021, Dr. Rafael Arbon Duhay Lungsod. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Masters of Filipinas candidates in their formal wear competition.
Misters of Filipinas, share your dream, Misters of Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside.
We begin the formal wear competition with Albay, Anthony Alvin. As a former SK chairman, Alvin believes in youth empowerment and their role in nation building. Presently, Anthony is still working on his degree in civil engineering.
Misters of Filipinas, Cordova, Cebu, Ed Kevin Tumula. He is a graduate of BS Aircraft Maintenance Technology and presently working as supervisor in a clothing store shop. He is also an incumbent SK counselor in his hometown.
Misters of Filipinas, Subic Zambales, Rahim Babar. Rahim is a graduate of BS Electrical Engineering and completed the Certified Officer 2 training. He is also the CEO and President of Pakistan Bazaar and R2R Trucks Company.
Misters of Filipinas, Pampanga, Jomarl Pabalan. He is an education and anti-illegal drug abuse advocate. At present, he is taking a Bachelor of Physical Education at Mabalacat City College.
Misters of Filipinas, Batangas, Jiro Ed Mabuhat. Jiro is a graduate of BS Mechanical Engineering. He is into modeling and event hosting. At present, he is working as a full-time engineer.
Mr. Filipinas, Caloocan City, Romel Aya. Romel is into motorcycling and fitness training. He also worked as a fitness coach overseas. As a fitness trainer, he wants to promote healthy lifestyle.
Misters of Filipinas, Filipino Community of United Arab Emirates, Nadim El Zain. Nadim was raised in United Arab Emirates, but very Filipino at heart. He's into modeling and currently taking up Bachelor in International Tourism Management at the Lyceum of the Philippines University.
Misters of Filipinas, Dumingag, Zamboanga Peninsula, Januarius Paglinawan. He is a graduate of BS Entrepreneurship and currently managing their own Paglinawan Organic Eco Farm. As an eco farm advocate, he wants to create awareness and support sustainable farming that will provide healthy environment for future generations.
Misters of Filipinas, Laguna, Derek Allen Lauchenko. Derek's superb skills in basketball helped him in getting athletic scholarships. At present, he's still working on his bachelor's degree in marketing.
Misters of Filipinas, Taguig City, Gabriel Ira Bautista. He stands 6 feet tall and presently taking up Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management.
Misters of Filipinas, Isabela, Felixander Dalubang. Felix is a former UAAP Taekwondo player turned chef. He is a graduate of Professional Culinary Arts and Baking and Pastry. He's also into farming and online selling.
Misters of Filipinas, Carlock, Zeus Sado. Mr. of Filipinas brand comic, Zeus. Zeus is an incoming second-year college student, taking up leadership in human capital management at Far Eastern University.
Misters of Filipinas Mandaluyong, Gerald Castañeda. Gerald is into basketball, singing, and acting. He's a social media influencer and presently taking up BS Physical Education at the Rizal Technological University.
City of Manila, Tondo, Kenneth Aniban. Born in Doha, Qatar and raised in Tondo, that's our Mr. of Filipinas, Tondo, Manila. Kenneth is into acting, singing, dancing, and fitness. He is still working on his bachelor's degree in tourism.
Misters of Filipinas, Cebu City, Junichi Yabushita. He is a graduate of BS Nutrition and Dietetics from Cebu Doctors University and presently taking up his second course in veterinary medicine.
Mr. of Filipinas, Negros Oriental, Sean Emmanuel Bentala. Sean is a product of St. Louis Don Bosco School, youngest of the 5 siblings, a basketball varsity player, and will pursue his airline management degree in Cebu City. Thank you very much, Misters. Honestly, sobrang galing talaga ng ating mga Filipino designers, Ryan. Those tuxedos are exceptional. To our designers, thank you very much for sharing your talent tonight for the world to see and admire.
And of course, I am truly impressed with poise and confidence of our misters in this round of competition. Very sharp. But there's only one who stood out among our judges. So I think our judges are tabulating their scores as we'll be knowing our best in formal wear. But you know, Sandy, I think formal wear competition is one of the hardest part of the pageant during your time in the Miss Dumaguete, sobrang gaano ba katagal pag nag-change outfit kayo to your gowns?
It's probably one of the longest kung mag-change ka ng outfit kasi you have to also redo the hair. And of course, basically when it comes to formal wear, and honestly in almost all of the segments, it's really on how you carry the clothes that you're wearing. You don't let the clothes to wear you.
That is right. Okay, so we're just waiting for our results. Because after this, we are going to announce our top 10 semi-finalists. So I think, Sandy, the only two left special awards are the best in formal wear and the best in intro video coming from our judges' choices.
Yes, and you know, we will really understand since all of our men tonight really showed elegance during their formal wear. So, parang medyo mahirap talagang i-tabulate, right?
Maraming maglalaban-laban sa ating titles tonight. Here we go.
Speaking of formal wear, maybe you want to say thank you kasi ang ganda na ng tuxedo mo tonight.
Thank you so much to Mr. Adam Balasa, one of Batangas' finest coat tuxedo supplier. So Adam is a very good friend. He's one of the designers who gives very good wedding gowns. Ayan, so we're also from the wedding industry. So yan, the events industry is coming back. The pageants and weddings. So palakpakan naman po natin dahil marami po sa mga taong naririto ngayong hapon na ito, ngayong gabi, ay bahagi po ng industriyang ito. Alright.
And of course, I'd like to thank also my gown designer, Tito Larry Evasate, and of course for my makeup, Tito Leonico Thorgensen, and for my hair, Tito Jackson. Thank you.
And I would also like to personally thank Doc Rafi for taking good care of us and the rest of the organization. Palakpakan naman po natin, umaga, gabi, tanghali. Kaya hindi kami pinababayaan dito. Pwede ka humingi kaagad ng pagkain, di ba po, nungiyat maya donut. Okay, so guys, when we return, we'll be announcing our best in formal wear, best in intro video, and our top 10 semi-finalists. So we will be back in a few minutes. Thank you.
Put your hands up.
Brothers and sisters all, we're scaling all the walls. The world is ours, believe it's true. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say. Sing it.
Reggie Reyes. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Silver Reef Dive Resort. We are actually advocates of the ocean. Advocates meaning we did this for the ocean preservation and to actually make our programs become a beacon of hope in terms of silver lining for the ocean. So all of our activities in Silver Reef Dive Resort has all the conservation consciousness in mind. From day zero, we actually made it a point that we are zero waste, no single plastic use, because we always end up cleaning it in the ocean. Marine life actually consume these plastics, thus we would not have any source of food or source of income for the destination if there's nothing to see, such as coral reefs are already in danger. So what we do is that we do cleanups on every dive. We have programs for awareness of collaboration with local government units, with like-minded enthusiasts who actually want to take part in preservation of the destination. Us being a tourism location and a dive destination-centric province, Darwin has always become the diving destination for underwater photographers and enthusiasts alike. Silver Reef has made it a point that all divers that are trained and who are visiting underwater shares the same awareness and passion as we do. We would like to have everyone take part in respecting the oceans and pick up trash every time you get the chance. And you are really helping out a lot in terms of ocean preservation and conservation so that we all inspire positive change.
Whoever you are, whatever you do, we bring out the best in you.
DPC Events Concept and Design is an institution that specializes in production design and provides an exquisite ambience to an event, from the simple flower arrangements to the most extravagant thematic styling, wherein you can see and feel the authenticity of the event's concept. DPC Events Concept and Design, the creative way to celebrate your events.
El Bottega Gourmet. Tikman ng maibigan.
Welcome back at Mr. of Filipinas 2021. Well, the competition is getting tougher here in Silver Reef Resort, Dawi Negros Oriental.
All right. So guys, before we announce our top 10 semi-finalists, we'll now be announcing 2 special awards. We will begin with the Best in Intro Video, Judges' Choices. He's no less than Misters of Filipinas. Camarines Sur, Joshua Dino. Congratulations. And now for the Best Informal Wear. He's no less than Misters of Filipinas. Taguig City, Gabriel Bautista.
We already narrowed down the field of these contestants down into 16, and sadly, our top 16 is facing the next cut.
Guys, are you ready for the top 10? Here we go. The first to move forward in the competition is Filipino Community of United Arab Emirates, Nadim El Zain.
The second spot is for you, Mr. Pampanga, Jomar Pabalan.
Still in the running is Mr. Caloocan, Romel Ayag.
Next up, we have Mr. Laguna, Derek Allen Lauchenko.
Joining our top 10 is Batangas, Jiru Ed Bagbuhat.
You are still part of the competition, Mr. Cordova Cebu, Ed Kevin Tumulak.
Six down, 4 more to go. The next spot belongs to Mr. Taguig City, Gabriel Bautista.
Stepping into the 8th spot is Mr. Mandaluyong, Gerald Castaneda.
We have 2 more spots left, and the next spot belongs to Cebu City, Junichi Yabushita.
All right, and the final place goes to Mr. Tarlac, Zeus Sado.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year's top 10 of Misters of Filipinas. To the other Misters, thank you very much. Your journey has ended tonight, but will always be forever Misters. Thank you for putting up a good fight.
All right, to our top 10 finalists, you're all preparing for this for your entire life. This is our question and answer portion. Your answers will help our judges determine the results for tonight.
Misters, 40% of your total score will be from overall performance tonight, and the another 40% will come from your preliminary scores. The rest of the 20% will come from your personality and the organization scores. Our judges will be joined by our celebrity panelists in asking your final question. Meaning, you may randomly pick our celebrity panelists, which will be shown in our LED screen, or our judges tonight who will ask you live. Misters, you may answer in English, Tagalog, or in your local dialect. Be proud and let the world hear your native language. We have standby interpreters from Le Premier Language Manila Translation Services in case we need to translate the answer for the benefit of our judges and viewers. It's our first time that dialects will be used.
This will be fun.
Yes.
All right, so again, Misters, you only have 30 seconds to answer your question. Well, if you go over your time, you will hear this sound.
Okay.
All right, so let's start our question and answer round with Mr.
Filipino Community of United Arab Emirates, Nadim El Zain. Nadim, can you pick the name of the judge, please? You have chosen one of our live judges, beauty queen and assistant provincial department head of the province of Negros Oriental, Ms. Belinda Borromeo Villahermosa. Ma'am, your question, please.
Hello, Misters of Filipinas finalists. Good morning. Here is your final question. Given this pandemic, what is the best job in the world and why? In this pandemic, actually me and my brother, we were doing the charity. So the best job for this kind of pandemic is to be doctors and policemen, the front liners, because I were a frontliner myself. I was teaching them, inspiring them with knowledge and guiding them with love and uniting them as one and continuing it as all the way And thank you.
Thank you very much, Filipino community of UAE. Next we have Pampanga.
All right, so you picked live judge, Miss Gender Faith Arto. Your judge is the president of WCM Corporation.
Good evening, Mr. of Filipinas, Pampanga. So here is your final question. Would you rather have a gay best friend or lesbian best friend? Why?
Actually, sir, may tita po akong lesbian and may kuya din akong gay. And para sa akin, napakagaling na artist ni God. He created LGBTQA+ to stand rainbow para magbigay kulay sa atin ngayon. Tulad po ng pageant na to. Kayo po ang dahilan kung bakit makulay yung event na to kahit maulan. Kasi po si God bless niya kayo. That will be all.
Thank you very much, Pampanga. By the way, guys, I'm being graced with the beautiful ladies from Negros Oriental with my co-host as well from Miss Earth Philippines. And the two of them, Miss Universe Philippines, Negros Oriental, and Mutianang Pilipinas, Negros Oriental. Let's give a big hand for these beautiful ladies. Next, we have Caloocan. Your judge is celebrity guest panelist, the reigning man of the world from Korea, Jin Kyu Kim.
Hey guys, I'm Man of the World 2019. Nice to meet you. First of all, congratulations, finalist. I have a question. What point does a boy become a man? Good luck.
So, the point when you are a boy going to a man is something that you're gonna realize that you must help something or you need to give something to the community. You need to give back something to the community to help inspire. As a Misters of Filipinas, that's our role, to inspire others, to inform others, and to give more love to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Caloocan. Next up, Laguna.
All right, so you picked a live judge. So your judge is multi-awarded international actress and Miss Universe International 2018, Miss Faith Tangonan.
To the finalists, Mr. Laguna, here's your final question. Does a woman sacrifice more than a man? I reiterate. Does a woman sacrifice more than a man?
Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Para sa akin po, naniniwala po ako na ang babae po ay mas malakas pa sa lalaki. Kumbaga sila po ang ilaw ng tahanan. Ako po, naniniwala po ako na ginagampanan po nila ang responsibilidad. Lalo na po ang mga single mom. Kaya saludo po ako sa mga babae. Tandaan po natin na babae po kayo, hindi babae lang. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just a breath of fresh air. We now welcome Batangas. You have chosen celebrity guest panelist, front row president, R.S. Francisco.
Hi. Given the current situation of lockdowns and travel restrictions, would you consider lugaw as an essential or non-essential item?
Well, I think that lugaw is an essential for in this time of pandemic, because we all know that food is part of our body. Food is life, and I feel like things like this, we need to look at it as an important part of our day, so that we can be able to move forward. And also, food, without water, without our intake, we are not here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Batangas. Next we have Cordova, Cebu. You have chosen a live judge, the First Lady of the Municipality of Dawin, Ms. Maricar Sedigo Chuita.
Hello.
Hello? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Clearly.
Here's your question. Many believe that pageants are only for women. Convince them that they are wrong. Let me repeat. Many believe that pageants are only for women. Convince them that they are wrong.
Some people think that pageantries are only for women. They only saw women wearing fabulous gowns and answering their purpose. But Misters of Filipinas are made for us men, because we embodied the traits of being a responsible and also a masculine with a purpose. And that we must remember that we men are all unique individual. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cordova, Cebu. We now welcome Taguig City.
All right, so you picked a video question. Your celebrity cast panelist is TV presenter Joey Gilas.
Here's your question, Mr. Finalist. Given the current situation of lockdowns and travel restrictions, what do you think is the essential role of social media?
Good evening, everyone. If you would ask me, the essentials of using social media nowadays is our way to communicate with our loved ones, because this is the easiest way to express our feelings to our family. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Taguig City. We now call in Mandaluyong. You have chosen a live judge, the CEO of Silver Reef Dive Resort, the official residence of the Misters of Filipinas 2021, Miss Annalyn Season.
Hello. I would like to ask you, in this time of pandemic, do you think beauty pageants are still relevant? Why or why not?
Sorry, can you repeat the question? Louder.
In this time of pandemic, do you still think beauty pageants are relevant? Why or why not?
Now in this time of pandemic, male pageant is not all about showing our faces, beautiful body. Male pageant is giving entertainment to everyone. Like now in this time of pandemic, we all know that we experience some anxiety. If we giving you entertainment, I think we've done a work. We will lessen your depression now in this time of pandemic. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandaluyong. The ninth candidate comes from Cebu City. Your judge is the CEO and owner of Baragais Shoes, Mr. Jojo Baragais.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay lang po. Thank you so much for
Good to hear. This is a very easy question. Should the COVID-19 vaccine be mandatory or optional?
For me, it should be mandatory because I believe that as a medical professional, vaccination doesn't just save yourself, but save the people around you, especially your loved ones. And especially at times like this, it helps our tourism to build up because it builds up confidence not just to ourselves, but also to the tourists that they are enjoying our tourism while they are being guarded and they are safe. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cebu City. And finally, Tarlac.
Alright, so Tarlac, you picked a live judge. Your judge is the sought after celebrity designer and Pepps TV in-house designer, Mr. Ryan Chris.
Hello, Misters of Filipinas, Tarlac.
Hello po.
Here is your final question. The fight against COVID-19 is a trade-off between public health and the national economy. Would you choose to lock down the country for safety or open the country for the economy? I repeat. The fight against COVID-19 is a trade-off between public health and the national economy. Would you choose to lock down the country for the safety or open for the economy?
Para sa akin po, mas maganda ang i-lockdown ang country. Kasi alam naman natin na bilang Pilipino, dapat natin suporta ng sariling atin dahil tayo ang makapagpataas at magpapaganda ng ekonomiya natin kagaya na lamang ng aking advokasya ay Better Locals upholding small Filipino businesses. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tarlac.
All right, so that concludes our question and answer round. Thank you very much to all of our misters. You have done a very well job.
All right. So once again, thank you so much to our top 10 semifinalists. Meanwhile, let's have Solo and Iniaki.
Grabe. Actually, kinakabahan ako para sa kanila eh. For sure kung ako yung nandun, di ako makakasagot. Pero sobrang galing nilang lahat sumagot ng questions kung ako talaga yung nandun. Wala. Pagpapawisan lang siguro ako, tapos tutuslay na ako ng judge.
Exactly, Solo. But alam mo, may nag-stand out talaga sa question and answer. And nararamdaman ko na kilala ko ang kung sino yung nag-stand out talaga. Kasi the way siya sumagot, the way yung confidence niya, talagang malalaman mong hindi lang pogi, kundi with the brain din. With the purpose, tama?
Sino yun?
Since nakalagay dito sa script kung sino yon, mukhang dalawa sila na magaling magbisaya. And yun lang. Ikaw, sino? Ako inamin ko. Ikaw, sino yon?
Ako actually, yung nagustuhan kong sumagot, Actually, lahat sila ang galing talaga sumagot eh. And a lot of them made a lot of sense. Pero siguro ang nagustuhan ko talagang sagot yung kay Batangas, yung about dun sa lugaw. Kasi sobrang, to a point, medyo ridiculous yung question. Pero in a way, he made sense out of it. You know, like, lugaw, medyo simpleng food lang siya and tatawanan natin siya yung question. Pero ginawa niyang point na, food is essential, you know. Yun yung talagang pinush niyang point. And nagustuhan ko yun.
So ikaw, anong mo? Is it essential or not essential?
It's confidential. Di ko na lang sasabihin.
Yes. Well, let's find out later kung sino ang papasok in winning circle. We will be back live from Negros Oriental for the 8th annual Misters of Filipinas here at
Gawin Negros Oriental.
Wala nang energy. Smile!
Yes!
Thank you.
So basically, what we are looking for, and me personally, is yung kung saan nakikita kong makakapag-inspire ba sila ng mga kabataan, mga viewers. once nakita ng mga tao na, ay teka, nakapagbigay inspirasyon pala ako. All in all, nandun na yun. So I think that's what we are looking for.
Sino yung mga inspirations mo?
In joining my inspiration po in joining this pageant is first and foremost po is my parents.
This is the most challenging yet the most exciting show.
I don't wanna mention some brand, pero ito yung hinahanap nila lahat.
Kasi the reason why they're here is to experience Mr. Sopit brotherhood.
What we are exactly we're looking for dito sa pageant is number 1, attitude. Then number 2 is looks. Then syempre paano nila dadalhin yung sarili nila.
A lot of people are really into in this pageant just because winning is their main goal.
You know what, guys? Mr. sa Filipinas is a tradition already. You are in the biggest and the most prestigious male pageant in the Philippines. Bigay nyo na kasi ano to this is make or break di ba? Pag binigyan kayo ng opportunity, grab nyo, galingan nyo na, di ba?
I'm pretty sure our stage is now ready for these hot, aspiring delegates of Mr. sa Filipinas.
Hi, this is Mother J of the sSalon Corporation. I just want to say thank you to the President, CEO of Pepps Foundation, Mr. Carlo Morris Galang, and of course, Mr. Rapi.
This is the night, the much-awaited night for all of you and for the rest of the misters for 8th batch.
Go shopping Philippines, giving you better for your best.
Mga candidates, mahal na mahal po kayo.
Whoever you are, whatever you do, we bring out the best in you.
Maayong adlaw sa atong tanan. My name is Birch Ranes. I'm the Managing Director of Philglobal Immigration Services Corporation. As you can see, we started in London last August 11, 2014 and branched out in the Philippines. And now, 2021, we're very proud to inform you guys that we are the only and the first immigration company who has been certified with the ISO 9001-2015. So, our 3,000 members worldwide have a lot to expect from us. And we also would want to improve our services by giving you the core values of compassion, integrity, and excellence. We continue to serve our members with the lifetime membership support wherever you are in Canada, Australia, United States, Germany, Spain, United Kingdom, New Zealand, and across the globe. So thank you so much and continue to expect a better Phil Global for the future.
Hi, I'm Joseph Vivasa. I'm the Director of Finance and Administration. It has been an amazing experience dealing with all kinds of people all throughout our journey. It makes me proud that I'm part of Phil Global because seeing our clients happy and seeing them achieve their dreams of studying and living abroad gives me the fuel of providing a better life and a better future for our clients.
Put your hands up.
Brothers and sisters all, we're scaling all the walls. The world is ours, believe it's true. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing what you wanna say. Sing it. So let's dance the night away. Go on and sing
are strong, you are wonderful. You fill the world with honor and grace. The power that shines from inside and out will lead us to a very special place. You possess true courage and strength, responsible and we can depend on. You are the symbol of bravery and love, a gift that comes from heaven above.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Are you still alive, guys? Still up? All right, at this point, before we witness the final look of our top 10 semifinalists, I would like to welcome here on stage the Department of Tourism as Assistant Secretary, representing Secretary Bernadette Puyat. Please give a big hand to Tourism ASEC Woodrow Makiling.
Mayong buntag sa atong tanan. Good morning, everyone. I am so pleased to join all of you, despite and in spite of all the challenges tonight. And I'd like to congratulate, of course, Misters of Filipinas organizers, of course, Dr. Rafi Duhay Lungsod and where's Sir Carl? Galang, no? I'm sure andyan lang. Sir, congratulations. And Mayor, it's already 2 o'clock. Apparently, you're still here. Why don't we give our mayor a big round of applause, please? I'm not supposed to speak here, but you know, Rafi hijacked me again. But just the same, I'd like to thank everyone. Over the past 1.6 and 1 year and 6 months, talagang the pandemic hit the tourism industry. 0.82%. Pre-pandemic, we were experiencing 8.2 million foreigners traveling to the Philippines, with 110 domestic trips across the country. But right now, wala. So this particular activity, of course, with Sir Galang and Sir Carl and all of the team, I'd like to congratulate all of you for, you know, putting your heart out. I can see that eh. Kahit sobrang, you know, I can, from the backstage earlier, you know, the spirit of moving on, moving forward, despite all these challenges this pandemic has brought us. And tonight is a manifestation that, ano ngayon, parang no rain, no, kahit anong ulan, patuloy, or ganung pagyo, talagang patuloy ang buhay. So I'd just like to, you know, I was struck with this quote just today when I came here in, you know, in Darwin, and I'd like to share it with all of you. And it goes this way. And this is a lesson to all of our contestants as well. And I think they put a really good show, despite all this, you know, acts of God. But I'd like to share this. It is the strength of one's spirit that keeps a person alive, but it is the love in the heart that gives life its purpose. May God fill our hearts with love, our soul with peace, our mind with wisdom, and our body with good health. And I think that's what we need right now, good health against COVID-19. And lastly, I'd like to tell each and every one of you to please get vaccinated. Vaccines work, vaccines save lives. Thank you, and congratulations to Misters of Filipinas 2021. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. ASEC Woodrow Makiling, palakpakan naman po natin.
Yes. So as we welcome the new batch of Misters of Filipinas Kings, another batch will bid goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, it's time to honor our reigning kings through their final walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome on stage the reigning kings of Misters of Filipinas. We begin with Mr. Model of the Universe Philippines, Mr. Kevin Sequoia.
Mr. Tourism and Culture Universe Philippines, Van Dave Baragas.
And due to the travel restrictions, 3 of our winners can't join us tonight here in Negros Oriental. Our reigning man of the world Philippines, Tommy Peñaflor, who is now in USA. Our Mr. International Philippines, Levin Arguelles. And our reigning Mr. Model Worldwide from Italy, Gianluca Landa. Thank you very much for all your work. When we come back, we'll take a closer look on the million peso crown for this year's Misters of Filipinas. Only here in Negros Oriental.
You fill the world with honor and grace. The power that shines from inside and out will lead us to a very special place. You possess true courage and strength, responsible and we can depend on. You are the symbol of bravery and love, a gift that comes from heaven above. Show the world, Misters of Filipinas. Share your dream, Misters of Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside. Fill our hearts and keep them alive. Live out loud, make us proud. We are one, Misters of Filipinas.
The 8th Annual Misters of Filipinas. Our major sponsors, Negros Oriental, Silver Reef Dive Resort, Municipality of Dawit, WCM Group of Companies, Department of Tourism, Our official partners, TPC Events Concept and Design, Cine Asia, KTX.ph, June Salute Events, Jojo Bergais, Manny Halasan, fabularized by Dr. Chad Fabular, WCM Travel and Tours, Spotlight Coron International, Options Philippines, I Beautify, Eric Isaac Photography, Gold Sponsors, Go Shopping Philippines, Elite Skin Perfection, Winford Hotel and Casino. Our silver sponsors, NADS Group of Companies, Phil Global Immigration Services Corporation, David Salon, Energy Development Corporation. Participating sponsors, Municipality of San Jose, Blue Oceans, Rabbiton Farm, Dagsaan Restaurant, Quantum Deluxe Tour and Services, Chada Studio, El Bottega Breakfast Kitchen, Bethlehem House of Bread, Edwin Lisa Brows and Aesthetics, Men's Club by Avon, Gary Dakanay Weddings and Events, RB International Talent Management Events Productions, JM Pageantry Innovations, MRM Michael Ralph Montejo, Design Greek, Diseño Puloy Anan, AA Edkila Builders, Medskin Prime, Designers, Ryan Chris for Pepps TV and in-house designer of Pepps, Joseph Tumapa, swimmer designer for the preliminary, Julius Pegaro Jagio, swimmer designer for the finals, Noel Ines, beachwear shorts, Richard Tulok, opening number outfit designer, online media partners, Missosology, Fab Philippines, Events to Images, Village People, Brand Asia Magazine.
The power that shines from inside and out will lead us to a very special place. You possess true courage and strength, responsible and we can depend on. You are the symbol of bravery and love, a gift that comes from heaven above. Show the world, Mistress of Filipinas. Share your dream, Mistress of Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside. Fill our hearts and keep them alive. Live out loud, make us proud. We are one, Mistress of Filipinas. You are the symbol of masculinity with such honesty and integrity. Let your light shine as bright as the sun. Be an inspiration to everyone. You possess true courage and strength, responsible and we can depend on. You are the symbol of bravery and love, a gift that comes from heaven above. Show the world, Mistress of Filipinas. Share your dream, Mistress of Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside. Fill our hearts and keep them alive. Live out loud, make us proud. We are one, Mistress of Filipinas. Show the world, Mistress of Filipinas. Share your dream, Mistress of Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside. Fill are strong, you are wonderful. You fill the world with honor and grace. The power that shines from inside and out will lead us to a very special place. You possess true courage and strength, responsible and we can depend on. You are the symbol of bravery and love, a gift that comes from heaven above. Show the world, Misters of Filipinas. Share your dream, Misters of Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside, fill our hearts and keep them alive.
Welcome back here in Negros Oriental for the 8th Annual Mr. Soft Filipinas. Alam mo, Soro, sobrang nakakakaba talaga. Kasi in just few minutes, we will crown the new winner.
Tama, this is it, pansit. Ito na yon. This is the moment. But speaking of the crown, alam mo bang first time magka-crown ng Misters of Filipinas ng winner. And very royalty ang datingan ng crown natin tonight.
Exactly, Solo. Very royalty ang crowning ceremony natin kasi the crown is crafted by world-class Filipino crown maker and jeweler Manny Halasan at talagang pinag-isipan ang corona natin tonight.
Tama ka dyan. And I heard very Filipino ang design and inspiration ng crown na ito. Medyo matagal din tong ginawa pero worth the wait.
Worth the wait talaga. Kasi sobrang ganda ng design inspired by our national leaf, anahaw, and national flower na sampagita ang corona.
So ano pang hinihintay natin? Let's get closer sa ating Misters of Filipinas crown, Crystal.
Thank you so much, Iñaki and Solo. Yes, tama kayo. Worth the wait talaga ang crowning moment natin tonight as we unveil the million-peso crown made by Sir Manny Halasan. Tonight, we will crown 4 princes and 1 king. The grand winner will be representing the Philippines in Man of the World pageant and will wear this precious crown. Of course, we will crown our first, second, third, and fourth prince as well, and they will have an equal chance of competing abroad. Our fourth prince will get their crown too. Our prince will be next in line to the throne. Once our reigning kings are done with their pageant assignments abroad, our new batches of prince will have a chance to be a king too when they represent the Philippines next year in 4 other international pageants. Mr. International, Mr. Model Worldwide, Mr. Tourism and Culture Universe, and Mr. Model of the Universe. That is 5 international competitions, all for our 5 winners tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a quick look of our royalty crown. We are presenting to you the Anaho and Sampaguita Precious Crown made by Sir Manny Halasan.
Who will wear that precious crown? We will find out when we come back only at Misters of Filipinas, beaming to you live from Negros Oriental.
So basically, what we are looking for, and me personally, is yung kung saan nakikita kong makakapag-inspire ba sila ng mga kabataan, mga viewers. Once nakita ng mga tao na, ay teka, nakapagbigay inspirasyon pala ako. All in all, nandun na yun. So I think that's what we are looking for.
Sino yung mga inspirations mo in joining this? My inspiration po in joining this pageant is first and foremost po is my parents.
This is the most challenging yet the most exciting show.
Our very own Mr. Ralph Emmanuel Rasay. Ladies and gentlemen, here are our contestants in their final look. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our top 10 semi-finalists. So at this point, before we announce the winners, we'd also like to invite the rest of the candidates to join our top 10 as we'll be announcing first our Pepps ambassador. So our Pepps ambassador will be the spokesperson of the Pepps Foundation and Pepps TV. And ladies and gentlemen, would like to especially thank Silver Reef Dive Resort and Atmosphere Resort, the ones who have provided accommodation to our judges. Palakpakan naman po natin. Thank you so much. Pepps organization has chosen 2 Pepps ambassadors. First is Misters of Filipinas. Negros Oriental, Sean Emmanuel Vintola.
Our next Pepps ambassador is Misters of Filipinas, Pampanga, Jomar Cabala.
And now, we will be crowning 4 prince and 1 king. We're just waiting for our results. First prince to 4th prince will have a chance to represent the country in 4 international contests, namely Mr. International, Mr. Model Worldwide, Mr. Tourism and Culture Universe, and Mr. Model of the Universe. Our prince will also be crowned as the new king as they represent the Philippines abroad. Separate coronation ceremony will be held during their send-off party and press presentation. That means we might crown new kings all year round.
That's right, Brian. But tonight, there will only be 1 king, our Man of the World Philippines. He will represent the country in the annual Man of the World pageant here in the Philippines.
26 outstanding misters are here tonight. And now, our final 10 are standing here ready to wear the crown and become the symbol of masculinity with responsibility. I know you have waited for this your entire life. Misters, are you ready?
Alright, so I guess it's now time to announce our winners in reverse order.
Would like to remind everyone that the prince up until the 4th prince are of equal importance. our Misters of Filipinas. Fourth prince is Mr. Batangas, Zero Ed Magbuhat.
The next is our third prince. Our Misters of Filipinas. Third prince is Mr. Caloocan, Romel Aya.
Congratulations. And now, let us announce our second prince. Misters of Filipinas, second prince is Misters of Filipinas, Laguna, Derek Allen Lauchenko.
All right. We have 8 misters standing, but there are only 2 crowns left. Our first prince is Misters of Filipinas, Cebu City, Junichi Yabushita.
This is the moment of truth. As the rain pours, our new king will be crowned by Misters of Filipinas 2018, Mr. Kevin Balawalawa. It's time to announce our new Misters of Filipinas king. Ladies and gentlemen, our new man of the world Philippines is Misters of Filipinas, Filipino Community of United Arab Emirates.
Misters. I am your host, May Alexandra Grisha Teotico Hamsarani.
Thank you very much to the province of Negros Oriental. This is Ryan Tercero. See you all next year for the 9th Annual Misters of Filipinas. Good night.
You are strong, you are wonderful. You fill the world with honor and grace. The power that shines.
All right, so may we request the panel of judges for the photo op.
You possess true courage and strength. Responsible and we can depend on. You are the symbol of bravery and love. A gift that comes from heaven above. Show the world, Misters of Filipinas. Share your dream, Misters of Filipinas. Let the fire burn from inside. Fill our hearts and keep them alive. Live out loud, make us proud.
Go, pabilis po, pabilis. Go. Picture. With all the candidates lang muna. Good. Good.
Let your light shine as bright
Sorry.
as the sun. Be an inspiration to
Okay, out.
everyone.